This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
It's Bob here. I got a question.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know where the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 9th day of July, 2025. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Hi, my name is Chris Hockey, and here we are. It is Wednesday, and there's so much to get to today, and I say that every day, and I don't even know if I'm right most of the time, but today I know it, because not only is Parrish on his way in, we also have Tommy Olson and John Krisel. I know it's Wednesday, but it's a weird week because we're going to Detroit Lakes this week. By the way, we're coming down Detroit Lakes. I can't wait to see you guys on Friday morning. So we had to get it done. So no Cory today, but we do have Tommy, we do have Krisel, we do have Parrish, maybe even Carly and a cast of 1,000. So why would we wait another moment to get this show started? Here we go. Here's some comedy from Beth Stelling on the Power Trip Morning Show on a Wednesday morning. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I love women. I hate what we do in review sections. I do a lot of online shopping to feel whole, and I order many, many items. I read a ton of reviews because I'm very careful when I waste my time. And I will be on Bloomingdale's.com looking at some inordinately expensive t-shirt where a woman has written a review that says, I'm 5'1", 90 pounds, and swimming in a small. It's like, we get it. You've never broken a chair. Okay. Just say it runs large. Okay. We don't need your stats, Nina. So after this woman called me fat on the internet, I retaliated. And I wrote my own review of the same t-shirt without having purchased it. In my review, I wrote, I'm 5'9". I graduated magna cum laude. I have a really big one bedroom, and I don't weigh myself. Post. 43 people found that helpful.
On your side, you hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Hey-oh, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, July 9th already.
It's all happening, Hogs Daddy.
It is all happening. It's all happening.
Yeah.
It is all happening.
The Wolves start Summer League tomorrow. I know you can't wait for that.
That's the top of my list of things that are happening.
Correct.
If I think of this time of year, I think about more. Boy, I almost cussed.
Wow.
More basketball. That's what I think of. What about you, John Kreese?
Summer is going too fast.
It is, man.
So I'm in on a Wednesday. I'll be in Louisville all next week for a
lovely
work conference. So that'll be nice. And then now we're looking at already the end of July.
Yeah, man.
Winners.
Yeah. It goes so damn fast. Yeah, I was in Coronado last week. Fantastic.
Outstanding.
Best place to spend the 4th.
Yeah, it's outstanding.
Those fireworks are just ridiculous with the skyline in the background. And little Chloe had a lot of fun at the beach. That was awesome. Couple rounds of golf. And then,
man.
Here we are.
I'm going to guess I'm going to be an old sumbitch here in a minute, too, because it's a weird Wednesday.
Yeah,
Thomas is going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Kreese is here. It's not Friday. It's not Thursday. it's just a fantastic Wednesday is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be up in DL on Friday.
That is
Yeah,
true.
we are, yeah.
On the down low.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows if we're going to have Cory at this point?
Yeah, I know. Is he still playing?
Yes, he is.
Look at this guy.
He's very close to cashing. So,
Good for him.
It would just be so rotten if he got this close to cashing.
Zach, how many people?
didn't cash.
Zach, you're back there, right?
I don't know.
yeah,
Hold on. Let
he
me turn
texted
mine.
me and said, I got to move one chair to my right.
All right. Yeah, Zach, you're on if you want to talk.
Check 1, 2.
There you
Hi,
are.
Zacho. How many people have to go out and then Cory will make money?
He will he's basically 99.99%. He'll cash unless he, for some reason, goes all in tomorrow, or I should say today. He is in a very good spot. He will cash.
No.
After that, I don't think he'll get much more than the minimum 15.
Yeah.
But,
He's got
He's going to make $5,000.
He's got a chance to make a move. He has 26 big blinds left. So, I mean, that's not a ton,
Yeah.
but it's enough to.
Big blinds.
If he steals a few big blinds,
Steals
then
the
he's got a
show.
little wiggle room. But I didn't look at the structure to see how quickly now it goes up. But
How big are these people without sight?
Brilliant.
Like, how big are we talking?
just some big blinds. How
Yeah.
big is their walking
it goes
stick?
up 2. So 2K. So yeah, I mean, like I said, he's certainly not out of a run, but it's going to be
He
tough
battled back, man, because he was down at one
Like,
point.
well, 311.
Yeah,
I mean,
brilliant.
yeah.
And then he battled back.
Yeah, he treaded water nicely, and I think did exactly what he wanted to do, and that's be here for what they'll do is actually at the start of today. They will all 1,600 and whatever it is, 50 something people left.
I think 1,473.
Yeah, 1,400. Yeah, 1,480. Yeah, whatever you said.
Jesus.
They will
a lot of numbers.
all play one hand at a time, and so they
It's
will.
hard to play cards with one
Yeah,
hand.
because they're so close to cashing that it's called on the bubble. And so they don't want to make it where people can slow play it.
So they
and
don't.
Other people get eliminated. So they have to synchronize it. So, all right, all the tables deal at the same time, and then they'll play it out, and then they wait until all the tables are done with that hand before doing another. Because otherwise, you could just be like,
You could just wait.
yeah, you could just
Fold.
yeah, or I mean, it would
That's what I
be
do
more
anyway.
like wait to make your decision.
Wait. Who sings that, Hawk?
Well, certainly not you.
Is it White Lion?
Yeah, it's White Lion. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Good
Top
pull.
of the charts.
Yeah.
Good pull. Yeah, well, good for him, man. I'm glad to see that he's doing well.
That's a big deal. I mean, that was how
Wouldn't
many?
it just break his heart if he cashed out or if he went out right?
It would
today,
take
first
a
hand.
huge.
He'd have to fall apart.
He'd have to 10 cup it.
Yeah, he would
Or-
have to tin cup it.
You end up with a huge hand
That he has to play.
you have to play, and someone with a lot of money,
Yeah.
a lot of chips can kind of be like, screw it.
Push you around.
Let's
yeah.
roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, started with 9,735
Yeah.
people.
He's
so
done
I mean,
great, man.
Good for him.
that's and these
So
are the
he
best
might
in
not
the
make
world.
it home then for us for Friday morning.
Hopefully he
we would
does
still go
not.
anyway, right? I mean, would we still go? We'd go anyway.
We joked that Zacho would have to go to his house and find the major that he put together for the initials game.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
Does he not tell the missus where it's at?
I don't. Yeah.
I would have to think Angie knows,
I
right?
think I don't know. Last time they talked.
That's a good point.
I mean,
Yeah. I think he just hides downstairs.
yeah.
That'd be sweet. I mean, that is the Super Bowl, or it's the World Series of Poker, but
Yeah.
the main event.
Hell yeah,
So,
that's
I
a
mean,
big
that
deal,
is
right?
huge deal,
Yeah.
and it's
Huge deal.
10,000 to enter,
Yeah.
and I mean, he's going to get that back and then some. So
Yeah. Yeah. Good for him, man.
Yeah. Good for him. Well, that's cool. So we'll keep you up to date on that. I mean, I guess we'll find out, and we'll just we'll roll with whatever we need to roll with. And when it comes to Friday morning, either way, we'll be in DL.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Even if we just go there and hang around on the beach. And
Yeah. Which you normally do because
I
you
do.
take a microphone and then walk out on the beach.
I like to do that. It gets me
Right
away,
near the
away,
beach.
Yeah.
such a fun town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great town, man.
Weren't you with us there last year, Chris? Was it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
right.
won. Yeah, Chloe was like, "We going again?" I was like, "Nope."
Oh,
Not invited.
Oh, you are more than invited always.
Yeah, you're always invited.
I'm sure you'd like to be
leaving
home for a
early
minute.
for the work trip. Saturday.
What are you doing in lovely Louisville?
Our national conference. So it's our annual training conference.
Right.
Get recertified. So, it's cool.
There's what used to be a skanky, just straight out of Compton kind of casino right on the water right there. But it's pretty nice now. Have you been to that casino?
Yep, that is where I went to the World Series of Poker Academy quite a few years back, like 2008.
Yeah.
And that was at that time, the Caesars.
Yeah.
The Caesars in Elizabeth, Indiana.
I think it is Elizabeth, something like that. Yeah.
And it's because you have to go up over the bridge and then down through some
skank.
Yeah,
man.
But now I believe it's the Horseshoe. But it's still in the Caesars
That's
family.
right. It is a horseshoe. You're right. That's exactly right.
So they're depending on what time training ends.
You might get after it.
We're going to do a couple bourbon tastings too at night because that's
a good idea.
Yeah.
Excited to be back. Haven't been back to Louisville and
it's a great area.
That downtown Nicollet Mall kind of area.
Yeah, it's like 7th Avenue Live.
That's just on a beautiful night, man. That's like you feel like you're in Nashville kind of. It's really, really nice.
And that
we're staying downtown too, so we'll be close to that.
That minor league team, I think.
The Bats.
The Bats. That's a cool stadium right on the river.
Right there.
I think they're playing in St. Paul coming up, or they play St. Paul there right after we leave, which is a bummer because I would have loved to go to the game.
Yeah, that's a cool stadium, man.
Good to see you.
Here's Mark.
There he is.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Mark. There he is. So, lots going on. And lovely Louisville. There's, I'll tell you what, in Louisville, Indiana, that whole area right there, like you go from the outhouse to the penthouse in less than a block.
Yeah.
You really do, man.
Yeah.
You know, you go around the corner, you're like, wow, look at that. That's an estate. To look at that car up on its blocks.
Yeah.
Are there 3 children living in that car?
Yeah.
This is, and then, whoa, look at that place. And then, oh my goodness, look at that place.
Yeah.
Louisville, man.
Yeah, the parts of it are super greasy.
One of my best friends of my whole life lives across the river, and he's been there for a long, long time. And technically in Indiana over there, man. But he's got himself a nice place, but he is just surrounded by. I don't think they've had a tornado there, but it sure looks like they have.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't do zoning down there really either.
No.
And so whereas here, you get used to it because this is where we've lived, the majority of our lives is that you'll have similar type things. You'll have commercial by commercial, industrial by industrial. In the South, a lot of places it will be residential, industrial. And so it's, I spent a lot of time down there when I was going through my medical board to medically retire from the Army.
Right.
Because I did that out of Fort Knox. And so I got to get to know that area a little bit. But now a full week in a row instead of like 2 days, then 2 days, then 2 days, it will be, get to see a lot.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm glad you're doing that, but I got to tell you, I'm right in the middle of a season of college football. Right now,
God.
So I can't think too much about anything other than what I'm going to do.
What team are you?
I'm the head coach of Delaware.
Of Delaware?
Delaware, that's right.
Yeah.
And
how's the recruiting class?
You know what? I'm still working on my first class right now. The team that I currently have, just okay. I have it on the lowest setting.
Yeah.
So I'm whooping people's asses.
Well, yeah.
The only complaint I have so far with my Delaware Fighting Blue Hens,
which is a great name.
It is.
That's such a great name.
That's the only reason that I chose the team.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's the name of your team, or that's what you're about to do.
Yeah.
Fight some blue hens.
That's right. I chose that team because I can't help myself. When I get into these stupid games, I like to really pretend it's real life. Right?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I picked a team that might actually hire a first-time head coach, because, I'm a first-time head coach. And then I built my coach to look sort of like me, only 6'4".
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
real handsome. Yeah, real
Other
handsome.
than being 6'4", he looks a lot like me.
Yeah.
But I'd never heard of the fact that they were the Blue Hens. And then I saw their logo and I was like, That looks like a cool logo.
Oh,
yeah. The blue hen right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
Yeah, so...
even though you haven't completed your first recruiting class...
No,
I see just now they announced an extension for you.
They've asked if I'd like an extension.
Yeah, good for you.
Which is cool because I'm hoping for an extension and an extension, if you know what I mean. I'm talking to their medical department about a real life extension. But no, it's fun. I started with the coaching because I didn't have as much time to play last night as I was hoping to.
Yeah.
But I'm going to today I think go in and create my player and start in high school. That's the one I really want to do.
Yeah.
But that's going to take me some time because my young man will start as a high schooler and take it on through, and I'll go on through. But so far, I only have one knock against it. The game took too long to play.
Yeah.
So I got to go in and find out how to reduce the quarters.
Oh, ask this guy. Yeah. He knows how to do that.
Yeah. I mean, son of a bitch.
Hey, look at this, man.
Why are you Delaware? Yeah, correct.
Why am I Delaware?
Hideous.
Well, that's a cool logo. They're the fighting blue hens.
Tommy,
That's not bad. But you can't even win a natty.
Well, no, but I got to start somewhere.
Nobody's going to.
They're gonna jerk me out of there.
He'll win one before the Gophers.
Yeah. Yeah, Delaware's got a better chance than the Gophers.
I know you're over there. You got spot. That's cool.
They got NIL money there to spend at Delaware.
Well, they do
Joe
now.
Flacco went there.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, and listen, we looked for sponsors, and Deja Vu is our number one sponsor.
So when you is it
what the
like
hell's going on over there?
Is Tommy put his
or a bear?
Tommy put his water gallon jug down.
God, water
so
tower.
Is it like the game where if you're a player, you put together this bio, you put together, all these things. You could be a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, or walk-on, right? You can do all those things.
Yeah, right.
Is it the same thing in the coaching?
In the coaching, it's not quite as. I wish it were. I wish that there were only a few teams that wanted to hire you.
Yeah,
it's not like that. Like you could coach Alabama right away if you want.
You could.
But I chose not.
Okay, all right.
There's 0-star teams, 1-star teams, 2-star teams, 3-star teams, 4-star and 5-star teams.
You're a 1-star team, right?
I'm a 2-star. I went 2-star.
Yeah. Okay.
I went 2-star. Delaware was 2-star.
Yeah.
Right? But the setting is too easy right now. I'm whooping people's asses too much. But I'm afraid the next setting up is going to be too hard, which is how it was last time around. If that's how it is, I'm done with the game.
God, yeah.
You don't need to be stressing out everything.
I don't need to be stressed out.
Is there a button where you can chew out your players? So you come to the sideline.
There are settings where are you a motivator? Are you tactology? What is that word?
Tactician.
Yeah.
Or are you a angry son bitch?
Yeah. Which one did you pick?
Of course, I took the motivator.
Yeah. Good for you.
Like I said, I got to pretend it's a real word. I need to be driving to work in the morning thinking about how I'm going to motivate my players.
Yeah. You texting the top recruiters.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Exactly. Right.
God, that's great.
It's fun, man.
You need a guy where you have an Instagram post of you looking into the stars, just saying "A lion's heart never sleeps" or something like that.
That
Ridiculous.
I want to see non-real players cry because of my halftime speech.
Yeah. See, you should. It would be more fun to be like the Bobby Knight
kind of emotion you're triggering there.
The Bobby Knight, where it's like you're down by 21 at halftime.
Right.
Do you want to A, give a speech? B, choke the piss out of someone,
or
throw
B,
chairs.
That'd be great.
Right. I'll tell you this though, I'm on the Delaware Fighting Blue Hen website right now. You think I'm not buying a T-shirt that says "Rep the 302"?
Well,
I'm going to guess that's the
Didn't you buy an Ohio or an Iowa State hat?
I had hats. I had shirts. I get way too wrapped up.
That's so good.
You got to fly the flag, Hawk.
There's a lot of Iowa State fans around here.
Absolutely. I bet I never run into a Fighting Blue Hen fan.
No, I doubt it.
God, that's
if you do, you're throwing some boots.
You're damn right I am. Match made in heaven.
That's sweet, dude. Good for you. I can't wait. I had such bad foam in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Because I might buy it and play it
because
this
big
weekend.
naturals.
Yeah, well,
That's what it is,
It's
man.
also my huge Hooters.
So you got it. I mean, this is a special edition of the Power Trip Morning Show.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can watch the whole thing. We are live on, and by the way, guys, be careful. We're live on camera the whole show.
We are?
Thanks for the heads up on that.
KFAN.com/watch. KFAN.com/watch. Right now, Krisel, Tomers, and Parrish, along with Zacho and Sasso, and
Thanks to my amazing friends at Gutter Helmet and GutterHelmetMN.com. Never clean your gutters again.
And myself, I'm Chris Hockey. We'll be right back. Fan.
The Fan.
Hot days, humid nights, and non-stop plans. All that heat can increase hair shedding, while a packed schedule can add stress, which can impact your hair. Nutrafol's whole-body approach and clinically tested formulas support your hair from within, so you can focus on living your best life all summer long.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1.5 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol.
Thinning hair is different for men and women, so a one-size-fits-all approach to hair growth doesn't cut it. Nutrafol has multiple formulas for men and women that are tailored to different life stages, such as postpartum or menopause, and lifestyle factors, such as a plant-based lifestyle, so you can get just what you need. Plus, users of Nutrafol men reported no impact to sexual performance.
Thank goodness. While many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 84% of men showed improvement in their hair after 6 months taking Nutrafol Men Hair Growth Supplement, and 90% of women saw overall improvement in their hair after taking Nutrafol Women Hair Growth Supplement for 6 months.
Building a hair growth routine is easy. Order online, no prescription needed. Enjoy free shipping, automated deliveries, and up to 20% savings with Nutrafol subscription. Plus, get free naturopathic doctor consults and a Headspace meditation membership.
Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering listeners $10 off your first month subscription. Free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com. Enter promo code CULTURISTAS.
Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com. Spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code CULTURISTAS. That's Nutrafol.com. Promo code CULTURISTAS.
Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. What a day. What a day to be a fighting blue hen.
You just ordered a shirt.
I did, yeah. I'm repping the 302.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Never been there, but I love it.
Are they FCS? They are, right?
Yeah.
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 Do you have is there an NIL element in the
There's not.
game?
There's not. There should be.
That makes it too complicated, I would think.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest with you, I'm just barely understanding the recruiting thing.
Yeah.
And I will say this. Each day within the game, and we're talking NCAA 26, which just came out, which I started yesterday, if I really got deep into it, each single day within the game could take me forever.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got to spend time babysitting these recruits, take them out for a handy at the VU, you know what I mean?
Now we're talking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, no, the VU is a female strip club.
Yucky.
That's right. It's a weird thing because it's Wednesday and you're like, what's going on? Krisel, Tommy, and Parrish all in the same building, all at the same time.
It's weird.
It's a tornado.
It's weird that we're horrifying.
F5, finger of God.
Yeah.
By the way, Conference USA is what Delaware's in.
Okay. Who's the big rival?
Is that Southern Miss? Southern Miss is Conference USA, I think, right? The old Brett Favre's alma mater?
I got to look.
That they
It's
were.
the only Delaware alum I can think of is Joe Flacco.
Could be.
He's
Someone
got to
should
be
look
the
it
only
up.
one I know.
There's one more.
Until this year.
Who's the other one, Hawk?
It's a great question.
Tom DeLuise?
Happy birthday.
Early sport guy.
Yeah.
I think we all know that. Let me look. Fred Savage.
Happy birthday, Fred Savage.
Fred Savage, of course, from the Wonder Years. Courtney Love.
Happy birthday, Courtney Love.
And,
Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon.
Oh.
Rich Gannon did go to Delaware.
He's
That's
local,
right.
too, right? I think he's still...
Yeah.
Do you know
he is.
Chris
Chris
Gannon, Perry?
Godwin?
He's out at Hazeltine. Yeah, he's awesome. He's married to a Bloomington Jefferson gal.
Is that right?
Rich is he is so nice. He's
That's a good dude, man.
He's an
He's a good
awesome
dude.
guy. Yeah,
That's a good looking guy, too, man.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco's got a bug on him.
Good, bad. Good, bad.
You're on the
Great
air.
mug.
You're
looks
on the
good.
air.
Great mug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jeez,
That's pretty tough.
Take a deep breath.
Do you know what's tough about these cameras being on?
What's that?
They can see us Frenching during the show.
Frenching.
Who's he not Frenching?
They can also see Kreis's face after you said that.
Yeah, might have to move.
You know what? Just try everything once, brother.
Right.
Don't knock it till you try, right?
That's the way I see
Listen to
it.
the Hulkster.
God, that's great. You guys going to Zorba as a DL?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, that was
Zach's here.
He was sitting on that one.
Yes.
Just hold the button.
He didn't even hear the question. He's sitting on something over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the plan is yet.
Yeah.
But we are? Okay, cool. Yes, I guess we are. Yeah.
We found out what hotel we were at yesterday.
Is it walking distance?
It's the one we've stayed at a couple times.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the jam right there.
The
The
nice-
across the street.
That one right across. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
the
I
best.
love that.
Wake
Wake
place.
up and roll over.
Yeah, do you ever notice how the top floor is like like one giant hotel suite?
Yes. No.
Somebody lives there.
Oh,
No.
really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Really?
Yeah, it's like a
what a great
And we're
spot,
talking
though.
about
Yeah.
a hotel in Detroit Lakes, right by the venue where we broadcast. If you've ever been to Detroit Lakes and you make the turn right there to go along the beach drive there, kind of where you buy T-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Headed towards Zorba's, there's a hotel right on the corner right there, very nice hotel, and the whole top section of it is an apartment, and somebody lives there.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, man.
That's got to be
That's
pretty
sweet.
That would be pretty
apartment there.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. That's good living.
Man, and that other side of the lake from where that is, if you guys, that restaurant we went to
Yeah.
last time we all got together,
Yeah.
there's some houses over there, man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a beautiful area, man.
Yeah.
Do you know Adam Thielen's from there?
I heard something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who else is from there?
Who?
Jack White.
Happy birthday, Jack White.
No, he was in the
Yesterday,
subway. That's awesome.
yesterday after the show, Swedberg and Abbott pulled me aside and they're like, I got to
You're
ask
fired.
you. Well, I thought that was it. They go, I got to ask you something. And I go, yeah? And they're like, what's the birthday bit? And I had to explain to them, and they both were like, that's pretty good. I'm like, well, thank you. It's all hawk, but yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, Perry.
Yes, sir.
The NHL and his players are agreeing to a new deal.
Good.
Too late for you, brother.
Yep.
Yeah,
a little
sorry.
too late.
Sorry, man.
Let's see,
Sorry.
only about 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
But the biggest change includes a 2-game increase in the regular season. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long season.
82 to 84 games now.
Yeah, it's a longer season. I get it, but obviously with the players, they looked at the financial side of it and felt it was worth it.
Yeah.
You know, and it literally at that point, 2 games, whatever.
No,
if they're going to add 5, 10, you're going to be
Tail
let's
end of
hold
the
off
season,
here.
though,
Yeah.
I'm sure it felt at times like, man, this next game, the last game, that's too much. I don't want, the last.
You have the stretch where your brain just wants to go dead is somewhere between like
5:30 and 9.
Well, that's just me.
Yeah.
You get to games like after that All-Star break where you go from 50 to 70 or maybe 40 to 60 will get a little tough. You'll always kind of have a little bit of a lull in there because it's more mental than physical, right?
Sure.
You just get exhausted from having to be at that to keep your mental facets that's high every night. But it's one of those things again. Like I said with the players, I haven't taken a look yet. I didn't look too deeply into that, Hawk.
Yeah.
Whether they're adding if they're starting earlier or not, or if
You'd
they're
think they
adding
couldn't-
any off days. Because if they don't add days, period, to the season, I don't know where they're going to put them.
They'd have to make it before, get rid of a couple preseason games or something.
Which would be
because it goes
awesome.
so
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
part of
can't.
it.
You
That is
can't
part
go.
of the
Yeah,
deal.
you can't go late. You can't stretch it out right before the playoffs where you want the guys going hard.
Yeah.
You know, like where you want them going a million miles
Relax,
an hour.
Tom.
Yeah, relax. Tommy's all of a sudden into hockey.
For coming back from the All-Star break, have you ever been already out of the playoff chase?
I've been very close.
That must make it a really, really long season.
Yeah. There was. I mean, I kind of joke about it. There was a year with the Islanders, my first year there, 2000, 2001, where it felt like I always joke that we were out of it in January, February. But my joke isn't that far off.
Oh, wow, man.
I think it was end of February. We were done.
So
done. And we still had to play a couple more months.
So again, 82 to 84 games and a limit on contract terms. Listen to this. Players will be allowed to re-sign with their current team for a maximum of 7 years or 6 years with a new team. Why'd they do that?
That's a good question.
Sacco?
10 out of 10.
7. Yeah, I mean, just take the risk away from somebody kind of taking away. You see that kind of guys go a lot where they'll sign a long-term deal somewhere else, and then they kind of find out there might be something that's bothering them, something that's lingering, something whatsoever. So I can see him kind of protecting the new team maybe a little bit from that. But that just, I got to be honest with you, I got to look that one up, Hawk.
Didn't they drop the maximum number once already after the Parisi and Suter ones?
Yeah, I thought they brought
Was that to like 8?
8. Yes, it was to 8 because that's like Ehlers just signed 8 years, Bennett just signed 8 years, so they dropped that down to 7. And those kind of moves I can understand where owners are like, we have to sign some of these guys to a big ticket if we want them. But the last few years, they're at the tail end of their career, and we just paid prime money for it.
Right. And we saw what happened to our squad.
100%. Yeah, no, exactly. Good. And it's not the player's fault. That was just the business back then, right? That's how it was ran. So I can absolutely understand it where owners are like, can we get a break on this year? Because there's a lot of teams that have had 2-3 years left on a guy or a year left on a guy, and it's just not there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
More on that and all things sports, by the way. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, no.
As we come back from the break, it's 6:02. The Power Trip Morning Show. Fan 5 is next. Yes, that's Krisel. That's Tommy O. That's Parrish. It is a wacky, wild Wednesday on the Power Trip. We'll be right back.
The Fan.
Hey, we've got your final shot to win tickets to the Summer of Loud Tour this Friday at Somerset Amphitheater, Killswitch Engage, Parkway Drive, Beartooth, I Prevail. It's going to be a great, great show. All you got to do, hop on that iHeartRadio app, use the talk back button, and just tell us why you need these tickets. Just tell us why. We'll pick a random winner, and you might be going to the show. So, good luck.
We're planning it. We got it figured out.
Good luck.
We got it figured out.
We got it all figured out. All life's problems, all the issues.
I don't know about that.
NHL, CBA figured out.
We got it all figured out.
We were talking about that off air, Chris.
Oh, good. Cool.
The other thing that went up, and this is where Mark was excited about, is the current league minimum salary of $775,000 will increase to $1 million by the end of the deal, according to the New York Times. So that's a 25% increase over that situation, because as Mark was saying off air about...
Yeah, those guys get kicked. I mean, the guys at the bottom get kicked. It's easy. Most of them aren't necessarily in the league, or they don't have a voice necessarily when it comes to the CBA. But it's good to see those guys finally getting taken care of, because those are the guys, the ones doing it the hard road. They're up and down.
They're winning championships for you.
Absolutely, those are the guys you bring in, the depth guys that you absolutely need. So it's good that those guys are finally getting a little bit reimbursed for all their bumps and bruises and the hard work that they do.
Well, let's do that in this.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Thank you, Holiday.
Thank you,
Get
Holiday.
more Monster Energy. Buy more and save more. Mix and match your favorite 16-ounce Monster Energy varieties. Buy 3 for $7 or 4 for $8. Only at Holiday for a limited time.
Can I just throw this out there, by the way, guys?
Yes.
We need the, how everybody has their drink or their alcohol or their whatever,
Yeah, their Northland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We need a Power Trip Morning Show energy drink.
Preach. I've been saying it for 10 years.
I'm preaching now.
Because do you know how you were saying the 5-hour energy bit?
Yeah,
I was like,
which is my jam.
If I could ever have an endorsement, it'd be an energy drink. And I've been saying it for
100%.
years.
Yeah.
And
the Big P energy.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Is there an energy drink person in Minnesota, based in Minnesota?
But I think anybody could be.
Anybody could be.
But maybe there is. I don't know. But we just need, even if it's a variety, like if it was Monster Energy and it's just our flavor.
Yeah, that's
right.
Sweet.
It's just Tommy Sweat.
Corey would love that.
But you call it the Power Trip, is an energy thing. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's the Power Trip. That's right.
Yeah.
It already sounds like an energy drink, doesn't it?
Hell yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
We need to do this.
Power Sip is good, yeah.
Power Sip's fantastic.
I don't like the word sip.
What if it was shaped as a Dido?
Your mic's on.
All right, you know what?
And you're on camera.
Listen, no ideas are bad ideas except that one.
That's not.
That's not good.
Says who?
Hawk.
And then you take it before you go out?
You take it. So you're saying take it now. See?
No, but you just...
Or you just wear it as a necklace, and then you can just... it's resealable.
It's like the charm necklace.
Okay,
We'll have all different stuff.
Does it double as a whistle?
Sure
I like
does.
that, and I'm gonna throw it out there. Let's make it a belt buckle.
Yeah. Make it a belt buckle.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want a sip of this?
Yeah, come get it.
Yes.
Okay, all our ideas are going south.
Yeah, they all got weird.
But
brainstorming
let's go
session.
back to the very beginning. I like the idea of a Power Trip Morning Show energy drink. If you out there are somebody who could make us an energy drink, let's do it.
God, that'd be cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
And then unlimited here.
Oh.
So we don't have to buy them everywhere. We just walk in and rip them.
Right. We just, anywhere we go, it's just known that if we steal them, that's okay.
Yeah, well, we had that. What was that thing, Hawk?
Now we're cutting into the bottom line, though, fellas.
Every holiday we just walk in and
Grace. What was that hangover thing you had for a while, Hawk, where there was like a cooler in here and it was always just full of them?
Yeah. Oh, man, we drank the hell out of
Rescue water?
Rescue water.
Was it rescue water?
Yeah, that was
like
it.
the little vials. They're like little shots, weren't they?
No, they were blue.
They were blue bottles, man. They saved my life.
Yeah.
Did they work?
Oh, like a charm.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
they were
a
great.
charm.
You know what works like a charm now? Mixing in some waters.
Yeah.
And not see, I'm getting old now.
Yeah, you are getting old.
My
Who knew
40s
you'd
now.
say that?
Yeah, but you know what? I can't afford that. My belly gets full.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was not on anybody's bingo card that John Krisel would say, mix in some water.
Yeah. You see in Vegas when they would come by and, all right, here's your drinks. Do you guys want any waters? Back in the day, I'd be like, you get that away from me, kids.
Yeah.
I don't even shower when I'm out here.
Just slamming a couple in between.
Yeah, now everybody drinks them.
Stay hydrated.
Hey, is the State Fair shirt anything finalized?
You know what? Nobody talks to me. I don't know.
I didn't even know Parrish had a new sponsor.
Yeah, congrats.
Hey, speaking of that,
I'm excited.
Who brings us Mark Parrish?
Oh, my alma mater, St. Cloud State University.
What a great. That's perfect.
I was so excited when I saw that. Thank you so much up there. I absolutely love everybody up there. Love being a part of that family.
That is awesome.
Good for you, Perry.
Thank you.
Yep, that's great. We tried to find a similar thing for Sauce. So, Meets Us Paul Emerson brought to you by New Horizon.
Yeah. Brown College. It's no longer Brown Institute's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
I had a stint there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Did you really?
Yeah, that school
I think
sucks.
Tommy's flirting was going to Brown.
Yeah.
Town?
No, he is
Found out
he has a master's degree.
Where was Brown?
It was off of
in Mendota Heights.
Yeah.
Off of 494.
Was it for radio?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
But then I realized, and the government was paying for it because I was still transitioning out of the military.
Transitioning from a woman.
Wow.
Okay.
No,
All right.
Don't get me confused with you, Playboy.
The Beezer.
I realized I was learning a lot more here. And a lot of those guys were kind of salty, angry people who had been in radio. But so they would sit, and I remember they'd be like, all right, you have to come up with a bit or what, and not even to be funny. And I would use stuff from the show, and they're like, this would never work. This is stupid. And I wouldn't say anything. There was one other guy, Cory Atkinson, remember?
Yeah, sure. I remember Cor.
That we would just smile because we knew he interned here also.
Yeah.
And it was just like, no, these people don't know.
Yeah. There was. When did you go there?
07. End of 07.
Right?
I did. I went. I completed it. Shocking.
Holy
But you did what now?
I completed it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
On your resume, it says that.
Yes.
Good for
Yes,
you.
I have
You have a resume?
I have a, what is it? What kind of degree is that?
Certificate.
Isn't it some kind of degree?
It's not a degree.
Is it an
It
associate's?
isn't?
No.
It's not?
They eventually switched to having it, but a lot of schools didn't recognize it because when I went to actual college,
Oh, well, then I don't have a degree.
they
Never mind.
they counted almost none of that classes I took at Brown that weren't even radio, but like political science and this and that. Yeah.
But I got lucky because I got a radio gig at a different station. A couple guys I worked for, they were in the radio business, and they got me a job. And then I started here, and then I got fired from the other station because somebody found out I intern over here, and I said, I'll intern. And the guy looked at me and said, you're going to take an unpaid job over a paid job? And I said, yes.
Who's laughing now?
I mean, the station, like 2 weeks later, all went to syndication, if you pick up what station that is. But yeah. And it was the best decision I ever made. And then Hog's daddy, like a stray dog I was in the hallway, helped me out.
Chris was always like, no, we don't do. I would do the sports updates and stuff sometimes too. And Chris is like, no, we don't do it that way. We do it this way. And he was right. The instructors were not. Yeah.
I was
they
told by
really hated us.
Yeah.
They hated.
They really did.
They hated Common Man the most. There's a guy, and he just moved here. He just moved here to take the job. And he's like, for example, there's a AM sports station. And the guy doesn't know how to pronounce the names of players on the local. And I was like, that's a bit. You don't get the
He was dead serious. This
dead
guy.
serious.
It was.
Who are these guys that give them the right to think they know? Who are these people?
Unemployed.
Teach.
I mean, that's the thing is, if you've worked at some small market radio station and then got let go and didn't get another opportunity, but then you end up
teaching.
Sure. And so it's. Yeah, I wouldn't say that these were even. There were some really good teachers, like I had a great political science teacher and some other ones that they deserved to be at a better school. They were excellent teachers. The radio guys were awful.
Hideous.
Yeah.
That's great.
That'd be fun. I would like to.
Well, you think they hated you guys before?
You'd be good at it, Chris.
I'd like to do that.
Because you've done it all where, and it's tough to find people that have been at a big market, successful station that have the free time to teach. These guys did. So they've been like small market, little, like we learned a lot about, remember doing the farm report and certain stuff like that, which is awesome.
Which I love small town radio.
Yes.
I do,
It's great.
What is that bit where people call in and tell you, I've got a 1967
Tradio.
Chevrolet. Yeah, Tradio.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I know they make fun of it on Stern, and I know why they do a funny bit on that. That's all when they call in and tell them, I'm trying to sell my liver. But I always like listening to that, man.
That stuff's great.
Back in time.
How's Daddy? Oh, sorry.
He was you were always so very helpful. And I think you knew you were like, this dude ain't a threat to my job. So here, let's teach him some things.
No, I love radio, man. And it's a great bit. And
it's the best.
there's a reason everybody on this show right now is here. There's a reason. You're all good at what you do. And you belong on the show.
Thank you.
Maybe not any other radio show in America.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean, though? But this is our soup, right? This is our gumbo. And it works for some reason. What were you saying, Thomas?
I was going to say, what if you taught a one-night class a week at the U?
I would love it. That would be great.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Adjunct professor.
But what would you test on?
When does Hawk have a free night?
Yeah, that's a good point.
STDs. You could test on STDs.
Yeah, I probably would need to be tested before they'd let me around all those college girls.
God. Your mic's on.
And it'd have to be college. Let's just be honest.
Please.
You give out a lot of extra credit.
No. A lot of study hours.
Are you saying you never went to a single one of his classes and you got an A?
I failed.
Actually, I got a D.
Oh, sick.
2 of them.
You have 2 penises?
One cup.
One cup. Yeah.
Tommy's one.
But I miss having interns, man. I miss playing music. And I miss being able to have interns because that was my favorite thing, man. That was my favorite thing. All the people I can think of who are on the radio right now, minus the giant hosts, started as interns.
Yeah.
And
I did, Cory did, Gerdsey did.
Tenna did.
Did.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Right. I missed that.
I went to Brown and did everything but sign the actual paper to go because, as you said, Krisel, the credits wouldn't transfer.
Yeah.
But the whole reason I wanted to go to Brown, and I even told them this in the office there. I said, I want to get an internship at KFAN. And the funny thing is, I remember the guy kind of looking almost disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It does really make sense. I mean, we don't follow any rules for any other radio station in the world.
No.
So if you're teaching how to do radio, you're probably not going to try to teach people how to do this because they'll go anywhere else in America or the world and people will be like, what the hell is your problem?
Right.
It would work there, and there are leadership that are too afraid that when Nordo and I were at Army Navy, there were some other stations that said that their leadership raves about KFAN.
Yeah.
And they're like, be more like them. But they're not allowed to be more like them because they don't have the leeway that this station does.
Yeah, you got to learn how to fail before you can win sometimes.
Amen.
That's right. So, Power Trip Morning Show, what really matters in a cast of thousands, right after this on The Fan.
The Fan. Yeah.
Hey, good morning. Here we are.
Yes, we are.
It's a wild, wacky Wednesday. wild, wacky Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday is what it is.
Yeah.
That's Tommy Olson. That's John Krisel. That's Mark Parrish. Look at them. Look at those three. And by the way, you can look at us live right now, KFAN.com/watch, as we're doing the whole show again on the TV machine. Like, if you want to see what we look like as we make weird jokes.
Hopefully, time in the morning.
Yeah, hopefully these microphones aren't on during the break.
You think they'll ever put it on TV, like actual?
Somebody should.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of bad television on right now, and it might as well be us doing bad television.
Yeah.
Amen.
I mean, I thought we asked about going on like Bally or something, because it's just that guy golfing with the blonde women 24/7.
Which I think we should have that on the bottom right-hand side of the screen all the time, even when we're on.
That'd be cool, where just everyone watches it. Yeah, it's a nice swing, but they're watching for the recoil.
Yeah. Right.
That's all they're staring at.
Those ladies are so hot. And who's the really hot blonde who plays golf all the time?
Is it Natalie Golbus or
John Daly?
No, she's like a.
Your mic.
She's got big naturals.
That's funny. No, she's like a Paige Spirinat.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yep.
I like to watch her play golf. She's got a good swing.
Yeah, you're going to take her next week.
Big golf
You're going
guy.
to take her next week in the golf bet.
Yeah.
Is that next week? Oh, yeah, you text. Sorry, I'm in. But
okay.
Yeah. And how about, hey, we all are going to Marnie's pool party.
Yeah,
She's so excited. She's so excited.
Best thing ever you've ever done.
She's so excited.
I was so sad that I couldn't go this weekend.
Yeah.
So amped.
And she was so convinced it was because nobody wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, move it one week and I promise you we'll all rally.
Yeah.
Or at least some of us can.
Yeah, I'll be back for my trip, and that's Chloe's birthday. But
my.
we're having her birthday party the day before.
Yeah.
And
So
so,
you're
we're
gonna be
like,
there?
do you want to go? And Chloe's like, yeah.
Of course she does.
Party,
Mars is her
Hell
BFF.
Yes.
Tell Chloe we'll bring Louie. Louie will be there.
for sure.
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
Chloe's a good swimmer.
Yeah.
And I'll bring.
Louie is not.
I'll bring.
Well, he was once.
I'll bring Candy,
Yeah, Candy.
my stripper friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
My dad.
If we're all bringing somebody.
Speaking of recoil.
Are you guys sleeping there?
No, it's a Sunday night on purpose. So you leave.
That doesn't mean we aren't sleeping.
No, but my wife and I have this conversation. She purposely had it on a
Rosie.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So nobody would get too hammered on a Saturday.
Who does she
and
think
stay.
Boy, did she not figure it out.
Come on.
I love when you asked her if we could spend the night. That was great.
Well, you phrased it different. Did you say, is it
slumber.
is it a slumber?
Is it a slumber?
I kid you
Me,
not.
Matt, and Marnes are going to have a nice little sleep.
Here's the thing. I promise you guys. All right. I promise you guys, because you guys are going to bring your kids, that I'll keep it as clean as possible. But I will be bringing the shortest short shorts of all time.
Yeah.
Nice.
And at
Do you
some
have the
point,
jean ones?
Yeah. Oh, I have them still.
Okay.
Does your bag hang out?
It would if I were a real man.
He got a talking to when he wore them around the office.
I sure did.
Yep.
I sure
Swedberg
did.
pulled him aside.
And said,
Closed
"Hey,
door.
I like it."
Actually?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he came in one day and you were wearing jeans and he was like, it's too hot.
Yeah.
Cut me a pair of pants. I'm like, certainly. So, I mean, I cut him to the seam of his sock. And then he walked around the office with him.
Well, listen, it's like this. Swedberg pulled me in his office and he said, listen, I like what I see. But we've gotten complaints.
Yeah, he did. Don't wear those again in the office.
Ladies can't focus on work.
That's right. That's right. And everybody's looking for used chewing gum.
Oh,
for some
gross.
reason.
The Minnesota Twins crushed the Cubs 8-1.
Bring it on.
The Twins scored 6 runs in the 8th. They got 3 home runs in that inning. Your Minnesota Twins have won 3 of 4. They are 44-47.
That's pretty old.
Same 2 teams today at 640. David Festa goes for your Twins. Cade Horton goes for the Cubs.
There were a lot of hard hit balls.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, owie.
3 home runs in 1 inning, yeah.
Here is Corey Chavis.
I was very drunk.
Corey the Viking?
I couldn't remember
He's a draft expert now.
Corey Provis.
Corey Provis wasn't even on the call.
I like that broadcast.
Yeah. Perkins,
Me too. Yeah.
Perkins, Morneau.
And then they had Pablo Lopez.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Larry Reynolds. Yeah, and
Larry was there. Corey
Is he hot?
Chavis.
Is that why you gave me the nod?
Yeah. And then Trevor Plouffe.
Yeah, he loves Trevor.
I was very drunk.
I love that they have those. They've added those guys too. Yeah, they're great guys. Those are the ones I got to know too. So and they're just great people. They do a great job. Even that Morneau guy, he's okay.
It was just a loose broadcast, man. And Glenn Perkins kind of brought it in and out of break, but they just had a conversation while the game went on. It was great. It was like a podcast during the game. It was great.
Yeah, baseball's perfect for that.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of space, but that wouldn't work with football, hockey, the others. But with this, it was perfect. They're telling stories. They spent a tremendous amount of time talking about when Glenn Perkins' fly was down. And Mauer was trying to signal to him, then all of a sudden, zip. And they got a picture of it and sold T-shirts. And,
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. It was entertaining. I hope that they do it more often.
And obviously they're really good at it too, because even though there are maybe longer stretches for them to talk, there's still a lot of timing involved in that. And getting back to Provis and letting him do his job as well. And I agree. They all do it. They're all spectacular.
Got to have a good producer too, man.
Amen.
Get somebody's here and tell them they need to quiet down, but do it in the nicest way possible. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Yeah, there's a lot of things involved in that. That's fun.
Yeah, what really matters is this.
You got that right. In the next edition, by the way, after the 6:30 break here, I'm going to introduce you guys to some new State Fair food.
Hell yeah. 'Tis the season. How long is it? Like 10 days, 15 days? You don't like it?
It feels like it's
we
getting
got
bigger.
the prime of summer still.
This is the peak.
Let's get past it. We started watching quarterback yesterday. God.
Oh, I didn't get a chance. I was too busy coaching.
Oh, it's outstanding.
Is it good?
What was that? It's great. It's
He's rock hard, is what he's saying.
A cat
confused me a little bit. I didn't know what the question.
Hold on, my arm's too heavy.
One more time.
You're having a heart attack?
One more time, everybody. We are live at KFAN.com. Just remember.
But it was great.
I'm looking forward to seeing that, but I'm too busy trying to take Delaware to the national championship.
No blue hands.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah. How what really matters is this.
This will matter to people out there who know such things. Breaking news out of jolly old England and that part of the world. Red Bull F1 fired Christian Horner, their team principal, after 20 years with the team. That's big news in the racing world. He's married to Ginger Spice. Remember her from Spice Girls?
Sure do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that.
Tommy just threw
Right. But
She's fantastic.
This guy's been with Red Bull F1 for like 20 years. They've won all these championships. They've dominated the last few years. But there was some controversy during the last offseason that maybe some things had gone wrong with a coworker.
And
out of nowhere now, he's been fired.
Yeah, that doesn't work. The coworker thing is not a good idea.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
Never works out.
That's why Saw still works here, because all the stuff I've done to him.
Yeah, and my dad.
Well, yeah, your dad. Oof.
Wow.
He encourages it, and he deserves it.
Okay.
He does.
He's enthusiastic.
He deserves what he gets.
He's been sacked too, right?
Yeah, well, that's what we call it. It's a forehead move.
No wonder Brown Institute hates this show. The San Francisco Giants won on a 3-run walk-off home run last night. The first walk-off home run since 2016.
Is that right?
What?
For them.
Was it for them or forever? I thought it was.
No way.
There's been plenty of walk-off home runs.
Let me start over.
Walk-off 3-run.
No, let me start over. They won on an inside the park walk-off home run. That's the main
That's the part you forgot.
That's a big piece. That's a big piece.
Yeah. 3-run inside the park walk-off home run. First one since 2016.
It's a walk-off.
Was I playing outfield?
I mean, it hit off the
Oh my God.
It hit off the side of the bit and just kept going, and they couldn't get it. They won on a inside the park walk-off home run.
They were down 3-1.
Yep.
With 2 guys on base. And crazy.
That's electric. That's
boom.
Patrick Bailey, man, that's sweet.
I don't know why you need the second.
I don't know why. I don't know why. 3 doesn't seem like over here. What's this?
That makes sense.
Yeah, sorry,
I forgot the walk-off
main information and the inside the park part.
All right, that's inside the park. That's what I meant. I can't even.
What really matters is this.
This is a disaster.
Sorry, Daddy.
On this date in 1997, Mike Tyson was banned from boxing and fined $3 million for biting Evander Holyfield's ear.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
I remember watching it very, very well.
Yeah, he clamped right down.
Yeah, man, it was one of the weirdest things ever.
Super weird.
Didn't he do it twice?
Yeah. It was, the first one wasn't nearly.
Yeah,
as
he got
bad
a little
as
bit
the
of it.
second one.
The second time, he ripped the whole son bitch off.
Didn't Holyfield on the first one turn and be like, he just bit me?
Yeah.
And they didn't. Yeah. That was one of those where were you moments, man. It was on HBO. I remember that. It was a summer night, obviously, and I'm just
You were
sitting
at
home
Sex World.
doing nothing. I think I was
fired.
Yeah, fired probably from whatever job I had.
Yep.
And it unbelievable. And now the guys like
what happened.
Did you just say it unbelievable?
It was unbelievable.
It unbelievable.
It was unbelievable. I'm not smart.
That was
expensive too back then.
Yeah,
that was tough.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, we paid what for that?
Yeah.
Which ended up being like, wow, I'm glad I saw that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Poor kid, though, right? I mean, and then, of course, you think of all the other stuff, too. But, man, what a life.
Just a hungry son of a bitch.
Well, listen, you can't, nobody will hand him a snack bar.
Yeah, a snack bar.
Right.
The Minnesota Lynx battle the Mercury today at 2:30. Your Lynx are 7.5-point favorites.
2:30?
Yeah, it's like a camp thing Marty was saying where they bring them. Yeah. They bring a bunch of kids.
Oh, okay, yeah. We used to do that stuff in like preseason and stuff.
Yeah, I think the Lynx do it next week where they have at Target Center where they bring a bunch of camps in and
Yeah, if you get a bunch of full house of kids, it can be
Great
very,
show.
very loud.
Yeah, that's
on the ice. I just remember doing it, and it was just nothing but screaming the whole time.
Marnie said that in a very polite way yesterday.
Yeah.
What really matters though is this.
I bet you guys know this. What year do you think on this date American Pie was released?
99.
Bam. Nailed it.
Wow.
1999.
Great film.
Awesome.
Great film.
I'm going to
Changed my
say.
life.
I liked all three of them.
Yeah, they're all great. The
American
wedding
Pie.
one's good too.
Oh, all of them. Reunion's fantastic.
If there were one of us on this show right now who put their thing inside a dessert item.
Should we say it all?
Chris.
Say it on three.
I mean, I'd say Hawk.
What?
Guys,
No.
Only gals.
Cano.
It's Tommy.
Yeah.
TL.
Yeah, is there anything you'd like to admit, Tom's?
No, not pie. I'll tell you off air, though.
Oh,
My God.
you banged dessert?
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Everybody, listen to me. During this break, we're all going to write down what we think.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I had a buddy of mine who banged a grapefruit.
And for real?
For real, yeah. I've told that story.
No, I know who it is.
Yeah, he threatened to sue me
Tremendously
when I told the
acidic.
story.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to have burned.
Yeah.
Why would you choose a grapefruit?
I don't know. So, well, we're on camera. Never mind.
There are a lot of people that are willing to put out. I don't understand
Right.
inanimate objects.
Yeah. Because there's no way.
You know him.
There's no
You
way
know
that.
him very well.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's
I
no
know.
way that grapefruit
Yeah,
wanted
John
that.
loves the guy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't consensual.
No.
That grapefruit didn't want anything to do with it.
No.
So, yeah.
That's great.
My buddy did a peach.
Oh.
Elio.
I'm just going to go ahead and admit it. I did a pea.
There's a pit in there.
Yeah.
There's a pit in the peach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
gotta be
he
careful.
removed the pit, and then
just went to town.
none of this makes any sense.
No. We're a weird group. Men are weird.
Yeah.
Men are- we can't help ourselves.
I feel a lot less weird today. Anytime I'm in the room with this guy.
normal.
We'll
I
break, we'll
can't
come
wait.
back. We'll continue with what really matters, and it will feature. In fact, we probably won't even do
Yeah,
any sports
great
stuff.
transition, by the way.
Yeah, no kidding. All the brand new foods coming to the Minnesota State Fair.
Brilliant.
And some of them you
So
might
good.
want to have sex with. We'll be right back on the Fan. All right, here we are. The Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan. We got Tommy Olson. We got John Krisel. We got Mark Parrish. It's all happening. It's a wild, wacky Wednesday. It's all happening right now.
Love this song.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, this is good. This is Rocket Club. The song is called Lucky. Ain't we all so lucky, huh?
Amen. Life is good.
It is, bro.
LIG.
What'd you say?
I said LIG. Life is good.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? So So we've got lots of sports and lots of junk to get to. But right now, as we continue with what really matters, I have the list of new foods at the State Fair.
Yes, I can't wait.
But listen, and probably every morning show in the Twin Cities area is doing this list this morning.
Yeah, probably.
But none of those is hungrier than we are.
Oh, and none of them covered what we did in the first handful of segments.
You got that right.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if we can see pictures.
This is the only. This
is
is the only segment Brown Institute will agree is a good one.
Well, they have not. I wouldn't go that far yet because God only knows the noises we're going to make.
Yeah.
KFAN.com/watch, by the way, if you want to watch us drool. Okay, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm going to go through these rather quick unless somebody says, hey, we need to talk about that one or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them. Afro bean pops. Savory deep fried bites of ground black-eyed peas, onions, jalapeno, cilantro, and seasonings. Okay. Athena's whipped feta. I love cheese.
Yeah, whipped feta.
Whipped feta topped with shug. I don't know what shug is.
We're looking at the photos, too, as you read along.
Yeah.
That spicy red chili sauce on the first one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a game changer, I think. I would eat that one.
That's gonna tear you apart on the inside, probably.
Sounds good to me.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Here's number 3. Birthday cake cookie dough on a stick.
Holy.
Come on now.
Yep.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'll be, yep.
Yeah.
Cake batter cookie dough made from scratch, covered in a crunchy cake confetti shell, topped with a rainbow sprinkle, and served on a stick.
The pictures look amazing.
And it's vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's huge because Seth's is dairy free, so that means it's dairy free. Boom, done.
Okay, good.
Fantastic.
No, vegetarian doesn't mean it's dairy free.
Doesn't it?
No.
I swear to God, I swear.
No, it would say dairy free.
No, I swear if it says I swear.
I think it has to be dairy free if it's vegetarian because dairy comes from a cow.
I think that's different. That's what is it when you don't eat anything that comes from an animal? That's vegan.
Yeah. God, you're right. Son of a. Yeah.
I've eaten quite a bit of food in my life.
Yeah, amen, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's vegan.
Thanks,
You're
Olson.
right. It's vegan.
It's all right.
Damn it. Bison meatball sub.
Yes, 100%.
Bison and bacon meatballs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. Cannoli gelato nachos.
100%. Sure. Yes.
Nachos?
Yep. Hey, that's dairy free.
Holy cow.
Yeah, buddy.
We have the pictures on KFAN.com/watch. So if you want to see.
Is that right? Oh, look at that. Okay,
It's a
thank you.
game
That helps me
changer.
very, very
Fancy.
much.
Yeah.
Those look delicious. So
My
that is
God.
a cannoli chips topped with a scoop of cannoli flavored gelato.
Oh.
Finished with chocolate. Ooh, finished with chocolate sauce, rainbow sprinkles, and a cherry.
Yes.
Look at
100%.
that. That looks delish.
Yeah.
KFAN.com/watch.
That's at Mancini's, which is A+.
Do you guys like cherries, by the way? Quick.
Yeah.
I absolutely love cherries.
Cherries are great. They're expensive
I like
as
them to
hell,
be broken
though.
in.
Before we keep going, remember before Jesus, really quick before we keep going, do you guys remember the rumor that if you could tie the thing with your tongue, you're a good kisser?
Yeah. Oh,
back when I was like in third grade, I spent
third grade
hours practicing.
Third grade?
Yeah, I mean. We're practicing tying the thing. Like, what's wrong with that?
I was a little older than third grade, but yeah, I remember there was a girl in our high school or middle school. I don't know what it was, junior high school. There was a couple girls that said that, and then we were at some pool party, and the rest of the pool party, like all the guys would just sit.
That's
there
all you do.
trying to tie a knot.
Fantastic.
And I got there.
Yeah,
I can still do it.
Oh, wow. Bragging.
It's like riding a bike. I don't know if it helps.
Chris is FaceTiming you.
Up next, caprese curds.
100%.
Mozzarella cheese curds breaded with Italian seasoning and deep fried. Ooh, those look fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, over bruschetta. Oh, yeah.
A little balsamic glaze.
So
those
good.
are at
You want
Lou's
to deglaze that
House.
pan?
If I was there, I would.
Yeah. Use a quarter cup.
Up next, cherry Bigfoot limeade float.
100%.
Oh,
sure.
that looks delish.
Oh my God.
Limeade juice topped with cherry Dole soft serve, garnished with a slice of lime. That does look good.
Oh, the next one is
chicken fried bacon fries.
Yes.
Yep.
What?
What is going on? Why can't I hear me?
That was my fault.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to watch so I could see the food.
Yeah.
And I forgot to shut my volume.
That's okay,
Sorry,
baby.
My bad.
Beef bacon strips, double breaded in tempura flour. And fried.
Yeah.
Those look real good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
My God.
Choice of
Bacon
dipping
strips.
sauce.
I like the idea of breading bacon.
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, that's delicious. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of that or seen that. Has anybody ever had breaded bacon before?
I don't think so.
No, sir.
I'm looking forward to trying
Other
it.
than somebody we know, we learned about during the break.
Touche. I can only imagine.
The way that bacon
I wasn't in there.
was in bread.
Yeah, okay. You meant, I think that was sausage.
Yeah. Wow. Yep. You're getting your meats confused.
I wasn't in there to hear that story, but I think I have a good picture of it in my mind right now. Next up, Cinna Sugar Crust Tidbits. Now, what is this?
100,000%.
Freshly baked flaky pie crust strips covered in cinnamon and sugar.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You better give me some whipped cream.
Caramel and caramel dipping sauce?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those things.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and it says vegetarian or vegan upon request. There you go.
You're just yelling.
Up next, Croffle Cloud.
Sounds like
look
something.
at that. It is a croissant pressed in a waffle iron topped with fresh whipped sweet cream, a drizzle of fruit puree, and a cloud of cotton candy.
Sure.
1,000%.
Okay.
That
Just
sounds
looking
That looks
amazing.
cool.
That looks like one of those giant animal cookies. You remember those white animal cookies?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Animal crackers with white on it or whatever.
Lordy.
Yeah. Oh,
give me a bag of those.
White on it or whatever.
KFAN.com/watch. I guess that'd be frosting. You're right. KFAN.com/watch if you want to watch these foods happen with us. Up next, deep fried tofuego bites. Oh, okay. Bites of breaded tofu, deep fried and tossed in tangy, spicy sauce. I'll try it. I don't know. Up next, dill pickle iced tea. Oh, yucky. No.
I love pickles, but we don't need pickle-flavored drinks.
What
are we doing?
My amazing wife and daughter will be trying that for sure.
No, it has tahine on it, though. Tahine bangs.
Well, yeah,
Tahine
but
does bang.
A
And on
tahine
Mars-
rim.
Tahine rim. 2 more wishes, baby.
Brewed black tea infused with dill pickle flavor. I got no. But I'm sure it's delish. Up next, the falafel, which is a falafel, a traditional Middle Eastern fritter of chickpeas and herbs, pressed in a waffle iron, topped with tahini butter. There you go, that tahini again.
A falafel does sound like a maneuver that Tommy has used at times.
Yeah, it sounds like something I need to have removed.
Doctor says you're going to have to sit down for this one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you got a falafel.
Yeah.
It's right above your belt. It's right above your belt line.
Like, oh, dear God.
Good luck.
Son, this is a picture of a falafel. Stay away from these.
Yep.
Oh, and this is a blue falafel.
Oh, gross.
That's like when service members, it's probably different now, but back in my day when service members were about to go to Korea for a stint of duty, they'd get an in-briefing PowerPoint presentation of pictures of STDs, what it looks like, just saying, this is what'll happen.
Yeah.
Your penis is going to look like a falafel.
Yeah.
So
we had that in St. Cloud when we all got there.
You guys had falafels?
We had falafels. No, we had a little STD class.
That's
Somebody came in and taught us about, and the pictures, haunting. Haunting.
Because it's always the worst things possible.
Just
Once again, Mark Parrish brought to you by St. Cloud State University.
The old husky falafel.
That was nice having them for a week.
You know what? I won't turn down a husky falafel.
No.
Oh, my God.
Up next is the Flauta Dippers.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Seasoned chicken, a seasoned shredded chicken stuffed in rolled corn tortillas.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks real good. Up next, Freaky Friday. Chicken fried vegan bacon served with vegan fried chicken strips infused with bacon flavor. That's a lot.
That's weird.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, but it looks good. I'll try it.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
Okay, now listen to this. This sounds delicious, and for some reason kind of turns me on.
Yeah. Because of the first word.
Grandma Doreen's dessert dog.
Oh, yeah.
That was my nickname in high school.
No, why? Why was your nickname Grandma Doreen?
Hey, Grandma
dessert
Doreen.
dog?
Because
Chris
Grandma
is here.
Doreen knew I'd eat anything.
Yeah.
Chris is here.
Oh, my God.
Vanilla ice cream, created by Minnesota Dairy Lab, sandwiched between 2 pieces of Grandma Doreen's coffee cake.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, that looks great.
That's, yes.
Oh, that sounds real good. That looks even. Oh, and it's on a
amazing.
stick, too.
Yeah, that looks outstanding.
I'm going to need more whipped cream than
Sounds
that.
like
though.
Grandma
me too.
Doreen.
I'm with you,
Covered
Mark.
in whipped cream.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
What'd you say there, Zekov?
Well, he said it was on a stick, and I said, that sounds like Grandma Doreen.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. Hey, listen, she likes what she likes. Up next, green apple sucker ice cream.
Sure.
You guys,
oh yeah.
I do not like tart things like that. Tart green apple ice cream with swirls of sweet caramel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like that old apple lollipop. I remember those.
So with the caramel,
The caramel will tame that tart.
Yeah.
You got to tame that tart.
Tame those
Thanks, Gavin
words.
Kaysen.
You might want to tame your taint too. Up next, the hot honey jalapeno popper donut.
Yep.
Oh, golly, mom.
No chance.
No.
You said jalapeno.
Oh, are you guys looking at that?
Yeah. No thanks.
What did you do to that poor donut?
Why jalapeno?
It obviously didn't go to the St. Cloud State class it needed to go to.
No. You guys don't like spicy?
No.
Well, just take the jalapenos out. It'd be fantastic.
Okay.
And these are pickled jalapenos, too. Those aren't even hot.
Oh, no? Really?
Yeah.
Up next, this was Mark Parrish's nickname in high school, hot honey pizza balls.
How'd you know?
Look at that.
Oh, my God. That looks fantastic.
Hot honey's outstanding.
Green Mill is outstanding.
3 pizza dough balls stuffed with cheese curds, pepperoni, herbs, and Parmesan sauce. That sounds pretty good.
Dream.
That sounds pretty good.
Amazing.
I just don't like hot honey. It's too hot for me.
There's wish number 2, Tommy.
Well, no, so they already have those at Eddie Spaghetti's stand.
Do they really?
Swear to God, pizza on a stick, and it's just 3 balls.
Eddie Spaghetti's rules.
Okay. You're always first in line.
And it's Eddie. It's all of it.
So you have 3 balls?
Oh, I used to.
He thought he did.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was wrong.
It's weird because, Tommy, don't you go in there and ask for them to throw them at your face?
Yeah.
I go, this is Eddie's, right? This should work.
No ladies have touched these, right?
I don't want them in a plate. Just put them straight in my mouth.
This is made by a man, right?
Can the chef come out here and just put these right in?
Are they hot?
Would you guys mind if I eat these in the shower?
Brilliant.
Up next, the hula kalua pork.
Sure. Yeah.
Slow pork. A slow smoked. slow pork.
Oh.
I'm going to have that in the shower, too. Slow smoked pork collar caramelized with Hawaiian barbecue sauce.
Absolutely.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. I'll be trying that.
Looks pretty good.
Served atop a charred banana leaf.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Oh, that is a charred banana leaf. Look at that. KFAN.com/watch.
You don't want to warm it up too much.
No, I don't think he did.
Last one, and then we'll break and come back and do the rest of them as the news because this is going so well.
Yeah.
Up next, Land of 10,000 Cakes.
Oh, yeah.
A Bridgman's Marble Sundae.
Yes.
Of butter brittle ice cream layered in a cup with a trio of mini Nadia cakes. Cupcakes.
Outstanding.
Oh, my
Yes.
God. Creme brulee.
Yeah.
Loaded pistachio and chocolate bliss.
Yeah.
Topped with whipped cream and a cherry.
I'm not sharing that
My
one.
God.
Not sharing that one at all.
Is there are there Bridgman ice cream locations outside
I think
of the
there's
state?
I believe so.
Couple, yeah.
I went to one in Duluth a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. There you go.
Man, there's some of these, there's some doozies that are still happening.
I can't wait.
Well, we got some more. So we'll break and come right back, and this will be our top story in our news.
Perfect.
Power Trip Morning Show, a wild, wacky Wednesday right here on the Fan.
Every day has a to-do list, but adding Enjoy Belvita to yours can help you knock out the rest of it. Belvita breakfast biscuits are a tasty and convenient breakfast option when paired with low-fat yogurt and fruit that provides steady energy all morning. While Belvita Energy Snack Bites give you the perfect mid-morning refuel. Best part, they both taste great. So make the most out of your morning with a bite of Belvita. Pick up a pack of Belvita at your local store today.